Today's a big day for us. We're promoting a big event for this weekend, and today I want to talk about getting rid of dead inventory. And that's the weekend that we're headed for. Basically, we have a philosophy here, and I've had this philosophy because it's the way that I was trained, and that is that no unit stays on the lot over 30 days. Um, and we get caught up when we're in the car dealership. And I guess one person explained it to me yesterday. His version of it was their ego just will not allow them to lose money on a car. Well, let me tell you, you better get used to that because you are eventually going to hit a car that just snags you. We sold almost 300 cars last year, and all of those 300 were a profit of some sort as a rule. So we had about 12 to 15, maybe even 20 cars on the lot here that had just become stale. Doesn't necessarily mean they're bad investments. It just means they got overlooked, or when you get so many cars, you're going to wind up in a situation that some gets put back. But that's money. Metal is money. So you've got to keep your money flipping in the car business. So I met with the Copart rep yesterday, and we picked out, I think, like I said, about 20 cars that we've decided that we're going to auction. And, different auctions work at different places. And so that's one thing that I want to put to you at the various auctions that we use and the sums that you should too. Having dealer auction access is great, but one thing that we've learned that about everything that an auction will run through now that is over, 5 or 6 years old, is going to be as is, and a lot of them are going to have things that need to be done to them. So what we're doing here is we pick out our cars that are true inoperables, where we don't have time to fix them, or they may require more than our skill level here. We're sending those cars out to Copart. And so if you're sending cars out to Copart, I want to pass along some information that we have. We got it directly from our Copart rep. I've been with Copart for several years, and we take these vehicles, especially if they're clean title vehicles, they're going to work real good. And here's why. One of the reasons at Copart that they're going to work real good is Copart doesn't reveal seller information, and that is a key thing to buying and selling cars. So we have a reputation at our local auctions here that if somebody is, they see one of our cars coming through, they see Shane up on the podium representing a car, or he's about the only one that represents our cars when we take them to auction. But we're noted for sending cars to the auction and they're just not going to bring much money because we're a high volume retail dealer. And so most people that are looking at our cars at the auction realize that we've already tried retailing it. It didn't work for us. So it's either going to be a not a good retail piece, or it's going to have something wrong with it. So if you're running a lot of cars through the auction, you'll get that reputation. Now that won't happen to you if you go to Copart, because that seller information is not revealed, and that's very important. We have a good relationship with our Copart rep here, and so we do have seller information, and we're particularly looking for repossessions that are taken in by the financial institutions that Copart liquidates their inventory. And so we kind of get a heads up on good vehicles coming through Copart with clean titles. Um, so by the same token, when we're selling vehicles at Copart with clean titles, and due to the fact that the seller information is not released to the potential buyer at Copart, um, you're going to get more for your vehicles. And so we do well. And like I said, this weekend, as you grow your car business, you're going to wind up like us. Everybody does. There's no such thing as a vehicle that is going to move within 30 days every time. You want that for your dealership, but you've got to stay motivated over your inventory. And so we're fortunate enough here that we have a front retail ready part of the lot, and then we have a fenced in lot. And so we stack everything up in the back lot until we just decide that, okay, we've got enough, take them to Copart, take them to this auction, take them to facilitate them to the different auctions and get rid of them. You're going to lose some money. You got to put a floor on them that you are willing to accept. Personally, when I make up my mind that my cars are going to the auction, I don't care if it's over a scrap price for that vehicle, or if it's just over some kind of stupid bid, somebody trying to steal it from me, then I don't let it go. But for the most part, all of them are going to be just damn near absolute, because I want that money back in the marketplace. I've already had my shot with the metal, so I want my money back, as much of it as I can get back, put back into inventory that I'm excited about, and keep things rolling. Because the worst thing that's going to happen to you if you get stalemated in your car business, and that means that you've got inventory, you're not moving, you've had it a while, you're not excited about it, and the excitement in the car business is the sale. It's not the money. I don't care what anybody says, that we don't care about money. I'm going to tell you, we care about the things money can buy. And so money can buy good, fresh inventory. Take your loss, eat your crow, and go on with it, and get rid of that dead metal, and get you some metal back in on your lot that you're excited about. That's the weekend that we're about to have. I hope you have a great weekend. Please like, subscribe, and share this video and all my video channels if you find my information useful. I do appreciate it. Have a great weekend.